Oh, before I let Rev begin, I'm making another challenge in my first channel called Am I Offended Challenge. We'll see.
In the game, but we'll get back to that in just a second. So, I wanted to share the one good post about Hogwarts Legacy 2. Out of the hundreds, this was the most reasonable one I found, and I think this is a good place to start. Where this person basically said, I have had a lot of good experiences with the franchise, and clearly it seems like she doesn't like J.K. Rowling's beliefs, and now doesn't want to give any more money over to that franchise and J.K. Rowling. Makes sense. I think that's reasonable. If you don't like the game, you don't like the person who created it in this case, then don't buy it. It's really just as simple as that. There's nothing here that's trying to harass anyone. They're not trying to ostracize anyone. It's just their own personal decision to not financially support this franchise while also recognizing that they had a lot of good memories with it. Now, of course, there's a lot of other people who didn't learn their lesson. This person's saying, listen here, you little shits. The fact this did well enough to get a sequel means we didn't do enough. Stop buying the wizard trash. They learn absolutely nothing.
Here's the question to my viewers who are from the LGBTQ community. Tell me, are you offended by playing Hogwarts Legacy? Seriously, I'm asking. Are any of you offended? So why don't you guys visit my first channel where I can make challenges called Am I Offended Challenge? Try it. It'll be worth your while. You know, I always see the meme where people try to debate a trans people just saying, what is a woman? I don't know that short-circuited a trans people. I mean, does that even work? Generally. So by asking the transgender, what is a woman, is it really working? I like to know. Yeah, pardon the background. I'm probably gonna get a background removal after this.
This person's saying, listen here, you little shits. The fact this did well enough to get a sequel means we didn't do enough. Stop buying the wizard trash. They learn absolutely nothing. No, you don't need to do more this time. You did enough last time where you were the greatest promotion for this game ever, where it skyrocketed to over 30 million units sold. People were pissing their pants in joy when they saw that Assassin's Creed Shadows had 3 million players. But this is what real success looks like. This was the highest selling game in all of 2023. Yes, it would have done well on its own without the campaign, but the campaign rallied people against the activists, and a lot of people bought this game in solidarity with the people being attacked for showing interest in it. And that was just a big backfire, and people haven't learned anything.
They haven't learned. I bought it, but only the PS5 version because my PC, the storage is pretty much low. Not enough. I wonder, do people even listen to these weirdos at Blue Sky? No, I'm generally shocked or curious at this point. Do people even listen to these assholes? I don't know, folks. But then again, these virtue signaling, it will take just one successful game to force these activists and also their journalist cohorts to stop and move on. But they won't. They can't. It's their goal. And the people, real gamers, they will support any game regardless of the critics.
People in the VTubing scene, which was one of the places where the virtue signaling was the strongest and loudest. And you can see this post, learning nothing, as I said, saying, welcome to another episode of Will You Support Trans Rights or Play the Shitty Wizard Game? Let's see how many VTubers picked the wrong option this time. And by picked the wrong option this time, they mean playing a literal video game. And as we saw last time, picking the wrong option comes with harassment, doxing, and a lot of threats. We saw some prominent examples with Pikami, for example, who simply expressed interest in streaming this game and was immediately attacked, called a transphobe, all these things. It clearly affected them very much. It upset them to see all of this, and they would take a hiatus and then eventually graduate. And based on the words that were said, it seems like this harassment campaign lodged against her helped accelerate her graduation from her former company. We also had Silvervale, who was harassed, and she claims her family was doxxed as a result of playing this game. And eventually she would double down and say she's not going to be bullied by a bunch of Twitter freaks, which led to more harassment and people saying she needs to be game-ended. And then we saw people just covering this stuff, even covering it in a neutral way, getting death threats. And we saw other VTubers catching strays, including Iron Mouse. People were calling her transphobic because she said it was wrong to harass Silvervale over a video game. Like, imagine calling Iron Mouse, of all people, a transphobe. And overall in the VTubing scene, here's just a crop of screenshots I had from my old folder on this. I mean, you can see the names, right? I think maybe, at best, one person in this entire group of VTubers is still making content 2 years later, because that's all they did back then. They just wanted to virtue signal their activists who were cosplaying as VTubers. Basically, that was what they were doing, and eventually they lost interest in that because they didn't really want to be a VTuber that much. They just wanted to join in on activism and all that stuff.
Okay, if you don't like VTubers, why on earth are you joining? That's the real question. You know what? I'm gonna keep playing Hogwarts Legacy, but after I'm done with Stellar Blade. I like to see which of these losers from Twitter or Blue Sky. I'm not even offended when I play Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know how long I would be. It could be 3 hours in. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm gonna continue playing it. Tell me something. Do any of you feel offended to play either Resident Evil 5 or even Hogwarts Legacy? Say it in the comments. I'm gonna react to... There's a lot I have to react to, but I'm not gonna react to all of it. Like this one more.
Beat you up in real life for playing a video game, a gender fluid gremlin, they, she, 30-year-old pan lesbian sadistic mommy. Like, oh my god. Blue Sky is definitely a place. It's definitely one of the most places of all time. It's a very very interesting scene. But also we have this post saying, we still hate the transphobic, anti-Semitic, racist video game. And it shows this Fox News article that says Sacramento pub apologizes after Antifa condemns it for showing Harry Potter video game footage. Basically, someone in the pub was sharing a live stream of someone playing Hogwarts Legacy, and Antifa came and harassed them, and then the pub backed down. As far as I'm concerned, this is nothing but L's. Antifa, giant L. This pub, giant L. This is ridiculous. What is this supposed to prove? Everyone involved in this is just pathetic. Yeah. And then you see this claim too, I have to point this out. Anti-Semitic. People were calling Hogwarts Legacy anti-Semitic, and you'll never believe the reason why. So a lot of journalists and activists on social media claimed that this game was anti-Semitic because they looked at the goblin characters and saw their big nose and said, oh, that's a caricature of a Jewish person. Yes, these are the anti-bigots. These are the people who see these things and think you're wrong for not supporting their crazy fan fiction they're making up in their head to get mad about this game.
Do you really want to go so far as harassment? Are you that sad little man? Of all the times I make my videos, I never ever tell my viewers to harass people, okay? No, listen, if you do something like that, you're nothing better than the person who made it. I never said it. So I will leave the full video link in the description. You know what? I'm gonna make a challenge on that. 2 challenges in my first channel. It's called What's a Woman Challenge or Am I Offended Challenge. We will see if either myself or my viewers are offended by this game. Maybe I'll put it on live stream on kick.com. I wonder. You know what? I need to test that theory. If any people would agree with me in Kick, since Twitch is probably going to transphobic comments gonna be rampant. I never ever tell my viewers to harass people, okay? You're nothing better than them. To all the LGBTQ community, do you approve people like this doing to other people? Seriously, is this really helping your cause? Do you approve any of this? And you wonder why many of these wokies still think that these grifters continue to make videos poking fun at them. It's simple. You idiots made them. Remember Batman 1989? Joker said that Batman made him, but Batman said that he made him first. Exactly what's happening right now. Look, it's not these grifters' fault, okay? You people, you woke people, are the ones that did it. These grifters, all they have to do is simple. See all your dumb tweets, all the stupid videos, and then mix them up together, stir it up very quickly and very carefully, and look at it and share it with their audience to see how moronic you guys are. It's not their fault, okay? No. You guys did it to yourself. It's true, and that's what really happens. You do it to yourself. I have a physical version of Hogwarts Legacy. Still have it. Probably gonna play it soon. If I ever get back to my studio. I like to call my room a studio. And yeah, I'm probably gonna have to remove the background. Figure out how to do that. Guess it's gonna be time. I don't know, maybe I could get into VTuber. That only remains to be seen, but I think I'll remain background removed. We'll see how it works. Remember, don't harass people. Whether you're the LGBT or anybody, harassing people, you're nothing better than them. It doesn't help your cause anymore. It'll make you look like a moron. Stop doing it. So leave a like and subscribe if you want gaming news, gaming theories, or perhaps you like to see me play games, or you want to see trending topics. Visit my first, third, and fourth channel up here or link in the description.